Hello there. Hello there and welcome to another somewhat late stream with me, Knapp. It is very warm. One thing I've done to solve this, or not solve, but something is that I have put one of my basically shelves, bins that I have in my freezer, that I have half full with half full PET flasks with water that is now then ice. I have that under the desk. So I can basically dip my feet into a ice bath, kind of. That's very cold. So, statistically, I'm gonna be just fine. Actually, that is kind of neat. Just being close to all that is just being in the vicinity of that. I can have cool feet. I can have cool feet. That is very nice. Yeah. But what we're gonna do tonight? I've had my eye on this Starship Simulator. It recently had a big update, and it's in alpha. There is a demo on Steam. You can get it and then play it. And I was thinking, like, yes, let's take a look at it, because it seems, well, basically, you're playing Star Trek. That's what you're doing. You're playing Star Trek. That is basically what this is, Starship Simulator. We're gonna look into that and see how that is. It's gonna be like, it is absolutely in development, so there's a lot of probably bugs and unfinished features and all of that, but we're gonna see what's in there. And why not start with the training modules, the tutorials? They did say they've changed a lot in some parts. Not that I know how it worked before, but let's do it anyway. So we have scanning and navigation, and that is apparently a cold start sequence. I will need that. Yeah, sure, launch that. Yes. They're building the ship. Whee! So the whole ship is, it's a whole ship. It's a whole ship. You don't need to generate the whole galaxy for the tutorial. Well, yeah, so, yeah, there we go. Oh, whoop.
Welcome to the Magemman class Scanning and Navigation Training Module.
Whoa.
My name is Ava, and a UN Space Fleet's AI voice assistant. In this module, we will review the correct procedure for identifying targets of interest, and then navigating the ship to the desired location. To begin, proceed to the ship's bridge. I have placed a waypoint on your HUD to help you find your way.
Oh. Well. Yes. Choof choof. You want me to go? Not in here. Oh, is this like captain's quarters? Well. What do we have here? I know I'm going the wrong way. Huh? Flying camera. Okay. Well, here we go.
Welcome to the bridge. This is the ship's nerve center, where you have command and control over any ship system. Right now, we're interested in the science station, so make your way over to that console and take a seat.
Oh! My mission. Okay, let's go over to the sensor. Oh, my shadow.
This bridge station is responsible for scanning space around the ship and then highlighting any targets of scientific interest for the command staff.
Why am I...
You'll notice that the
naked?
sensor's UI has 4 distinct modes, with each mode corresponding to one of the ship's physical sensor arrays.
Yep.
Let's begin by taking a look at the galactic position mode, which ties into the X-ray pulsar-based navigation and timing array, or XNAV for short.
XNAV.
This array tracks the location and timing of known pulsars to accurately derive the ship's position relative to the galactic core.
Coolers.
We can also reference that same catalogue of known stellar objects to obtain a high-level overview of each galactic sector. The default sector target always aligns with our ship's current local sector. However, by
Okay.
using the controls below, we can actually target any sector of space, anywhere in the galaxy, or even beyond.
Oh,
Go ahead and press the Target Select button to switch from our local sector to a manually targeted one. You'll notice that the sector information has now updated to reflect the change of sector target. While this is only a high-level overview of a given sector, the data can still be useful when deciding where to explore next. And
hi,
then
Liara.
finally, we have some simple display controls for refining your view of the galactic map. Have a go at targeting a few different sectors yourself, and then press the long-range button when you're ready to continue.
Can I just click? No. Okay, first off, I do feel like the mouse sensitivity is too much. That's a big that's a big map. Spaceship. Basically, oh, you're first also. Basically, Star Trek the game. It's very much in alpha and all of that, but we're taking a look at it. But yes, galaxy and all that. Okay, you want me to target sector. How do I? 0, 0. Let's go 265. No, 264, of course. No. Yes. Yeah, target that. Did we actually do anything? Let's say that we, yeah, so
The long-range mode employs the ship's space-time curvature mass inferencer, or SCMI array for short.
Wolf 359.
As the name suggests, the SCMI array infers the location and mass of celestial objects by detecting localized changes in the curvature of spacetime. While operating in passive mode, the array detects the largest sources of space-time curvature within a 50 light-year radius of the target location. Typically, these would
You're
be star
saying
systems,
things.
but the array is also capable of detecting much smaller objects within a few light-years, such as rogue planets. And as with the XNav array, the default target location is the ship's current galactic coordinates. This will update automatically and refresh the target list as you travel across the galaxy, but you can toggle that behavior on and off using the auto refresh button. And again, we can also manually target any sector of space in an effort to find distant targets of interest. Just be aware that the SCNI array has a maximum active range of 2,000 light-years, beyond which it can only resolve the most massive of objects. And on the subject of active scans, let's take a more detailed look at a nearby star system. Go ahead and select the Alpha Centauri system, our closest stellar neighbor. A basic overview of that system is generated on the right-hand side,
A single
and the
star
displayed information
system.
will expand over time as more detailed scans are performed.
Uh-huh.
Now go ahead and click the Align to Target button to focus the SCMI array on this specific location in space.
Align. Oh. So that is now my target. Align.
We are now presented
Align
with
what?
a more detailed view of the
Oh.
targeted location. However, you'll notice that it's only showing the passively acquired data. Let's fill in the blanks by performing a long-range survey.
Go ahead.
The
Survey.
SCMI array
long-range
is now
survey.
actively scaling the target location for point-like increases in the curvature of spacetime. By employing Einstein's
must you
field
say
equations,
curvature
the
of-
system can derive the amount of mass required to
You're
cause
just
the
trying to
observed
sound smart,
increase in
Eva.
curvature. Then, once the mass is known, we can determine roughly what class of object we are observing, be it a rocky planet or a gas giant. Okay,
Long-range
there we
survey
go.
complete.
We now have a much more accurate picture of this star system. Go ahead and select any. You'll find that we now have more
No.
detailed information available to us on the right-hand view.
Previous step.
Go ahead and select any of the objects in the target list.
I was just clicking on the thing. You don't need to go ahead. Let's see. What do I want? I don't want any gas giant. Ooh, dwarf planets. Do I know anything about? Oh, this is how many AUs. How about a nice little 0.8 AU? No, 1.44. Let's go with a 1.44 AU terrestrial planet.
You'll find that we now have more detailed information available to us on the right-hand UI panel. You will also notice that the data is split into distinct knowledge levels, and with our long-range survey, we have unlocked knowledge level 1.
Mm-hmm.
This is also indicated on each target entry by way of a single green pip.
Mm-hmm.
The goal here is to find rocky worlds within a star's habitable zone, which
Yes.
is our primary target of scientific interest.
That's why I chose.
We can then
from those
navigate
two.
the ship to that location in order to perform
Oh!
more detailed scans,
Yes, 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 yes,
ultimately
yes.
increasing our knowledge level for any
Warp.
given object. Typically, we'd perform numerous surveys on many different star systems before plotting a course.
Mm-hmm.
But for now, let's pick a target in this system.
But we just did.
Go ahead and select any planet that appeals to you from the list.
Yes.
And then select the Send to Helm button.
Up.
This makes the planet's coordinates available to the Helm station. So
How
let's
do
head
I-
over and take a look at that console now.
How do I stand up? I jump? Okay, I jumped. For some reason, I am naked. I don't know why I'm naked on the bridge. That's probably not good. From a, you're out of exactly. I'm out of uniform.
We'll
There.
begin by taking a quick look at the various screens available to the helm. The left-hand display is dedicated to navigation and shows both the ship's current galactic position along with its target estimation coordinates. The central display deals with the flight controls themselves, including
Oh.
the FTL
Oh.
system, sublight engines, and the reaction control thrusters.
Oh, yes.
The right-hand screen features the autopilot controls,
Yes.
toggles for the 3D target indicators, and the ship's navigation lights.
Navigation.
Okay, let's
Oh.
retrieve the target information from the sensors by pressing the Use Sensor Target button on the navigation panel.
Okay, why is that not fine?
Your target's coordinates should now be displayed in this box, which represents your current nav target. The galactic coordinates represent the target's position in the galaxy to the nearest whole light year. The coordinates are relative to the center of our galaxy, the supermassive black hole known as Sagittarius A star.
Yeah.
The local coordinates represent the target's position within a star system. The coordinates are relative to the system's center of gravity, which is usually a star, or the barycenter in multi-star systems. While it is possible to fly the ship manually to any location in the galaxy,
Yeah.
let's engage the autopilot for now so that I can take care of that for you. Go
Oh.
ahead and press the highlighting button on the right-hand
I
screen.
feel like I did not understand, but sure, engage.
The ship will now automatically turn to face the current nav
Oh.
target, but you will need to manually engage the FTL system in order for us to get underway. You may now engage the FTL system when you are ready.
It's just 999 plus years.
While
Zoom.
the autopunt is engaged, I will manage the ship's speed and final approach to the tiny coordinates, so just sit back and enjoy the ride.
Oh,
The FTL system works by compressing space ahead of the ship and then expanding it behind, creating a
Oh.
bubble of warp to space with the ship occupying a region of flat space-time at its center. The FTO field massively amplifies the ship's current velocity by a factor of the field strength along the direction of the field's forward vector.
yeah, yep.
This means the FTL field does not physically move the ship. It instead relies on the thrust provided by the ship's sublight engines. The maximum speed of the ship is therefore a combination of the FTL field
Classic
strength and the
Alcubierre
thrust output
engine
of the
E.
sublight engines.
I have no idea.
For the Magellan class, this is approximately 300 light-years per hour.
Yep.
Even so, the Milky Way is a vast and mysterious place.
Yep.
And even at our top speed, it will still take over 2 full weeks to fly from one side of the galaxy to the other. It looks like we're not far from our destination now, so
We're
enjoy the
not.
view while I handle the final approach.
Sure. Can I get clothes? Thank you. A uniform. I don't know why I'm naked. 300 light years per hour. Yeah. You gotta have good speed, right? Yeah, Janeway would have liked that. Oh, Dragon Girl, hello there. Stretch. Fine. We can stretch before we're at Alpha Centauri. Imminent? That sounds threatening. Imminent sounds like the field power's going down, so we're gonna be slower. Oh, there we go. Dark side of this place. Yeah. And we're there? Oh, the field powers. Are you gonna... We're there. Or do I need to say that skip step? Oh!
Okay, here we are. You are now looking at an entirely new world, bathed
Yep.
in the light of another star.
Not
At
really.
this distance, our
I
home
don't
is
see
now
the...
just another point of light in the vast darkness of space.
Mm-hmm.
Does life exist here?
I don't
What
know.
new things can we discover on this world?
Oh, we need to go
These
back
are the
to that thing.
questions that this ship was designed to answer.
Yeah.
Let's head back to the sensor station,
Yep,
and
yep.
we'll see if we can answer some of those questions now.
Yep. Let's scan for anything.
With our ship having arrived at our target star system, we can now employ the medium-range sensors to broaden our general knowledge of this location.
Yep.
Go ahead and press that button now.
Yep.
The medium-range sensors employ multiple modules that are combined into a single array, known as the multi-band interferometric spectrometer,
Absolutely.
or MBIS for short.
Sure.
This array has the resolution to perform detailed scans of any object larger than a few dozen kilometers, with its range covering an entire star system.
Ooh.
Operationally, we perform a medium-range survey as a matter of course when entering any new star system.
Yes.
This elevates us to knowledge level 2 for all
Yep.
objects in range.
Yep.
Let's do that now. Go
Yep.
ahead and initiate the survey.
Yep.
Just as with the long-range survey, the MBIS array works outward from the central star, targeting each detective object in turn. It uses a combination of interferometry and spectroscopy to determine the precise nature and class of all system objects, including their atmospheric composition.
Yep.
Okay, let's wait for the survey to complete.
Yep. Will you be jump scaring me?
There we go.
Yep.
You'll
Okay.
notice that we are now showing 2 green pips on each of the objects in this system.
Pips.
And
You
on
don't
the
eat
right-hand
them.
side, you'll find that we have now generated the knowledge level 2 data. At this point, we've performed enough analysis to determine the true nature of each planet, and more importantly, whether or not we've discovered an Earth analog.
Oh,
But
Earth
what about
analog.
life, or signs of civilization, past or present? For that, we're going to need a short-range scan.
But you haven't...
Go ahead and switch to the short-range mode. The short-range sensors employ the synthetic aperture terahertz imaging radar, or the SATIA array for short.
Synthetic aperture.
This device fields a high-resolution voxelized tomographic image of its target, and then performs detailed spectral analysis on each individual data point. With this technology, we can determine the presence of life, identify artificial structures, and even conduct metallurgical analysis.
Well.
Let's perform a scan of this planet now and see what details we can reveal.
Yes. Let's see if there's
Begin
coffee
by
in that
highlighting the
planet.
planet in the target listing.
This
And now initiate the short-range scan.
scam? No. Scan. Okay, to me at least, you don't just want any rocky body in the habitable zone of system. You also want research such...
Great.
As
You'll
a-
notice that we have now generated knowledge level 3 data for this planet, which covers all of its surface details. Any given star system is considered to be fully explored once all of its planets are scanned to knowledge level 3.
Well, we don't see life or tech.
Okay, let's take a look at those surface details. Go ahead
Oh.
and press the surface map button.
Oh,
From here, we can enable
That
or
was quick.
disable various data overlays depending on our current area of scientific interest.
how did we do that?
The first overlay is fairly self-explanatory. It simply displays the planet's cloud layers. The next overlay shows the planet's lit and unlit regions. This button highlights any tech signatures on the planet's surface, be
Oh.
that current or historical
Well,
technology.
we didn't find any.
And then we have life signatures, which can be
Uh-huh.
anything from simple bacteria to complex life forms.
Okay.
You are now armed with the knowledge and skill
Oh,
required to
I'm
head out
armed.
into the unknown depths of our galaxy, to conduct scientific research and discover its mysteries. This ship and her crew are tasked with exploring
There-
distant worlds.
It's just
seeking
me
out
and I'm
new life
naked.
in all of its diversity, and making peaceful first contact with any intelligent species that we might encounter along the way.
Oh.
This concludes the scanning and navigation training module. You are free to continue exploring if you wish, but please be aware that your progress will not be saved. Thank you, and goodbye.
Thank you and goodbye. So... Oh! I'm in the planet. Okay. So that was a lot. Let's see. Let me just read. Also, you want research and such, but into another resource. Yeah. I just chose one that could have been, you know, possible life-ish or something, or Earth-ish like. But yes, to you at least. No, that was the same. Synthetic aperture. In other words, lots of pictures far apart that make one big picture. All right. Yes, that as in. Okay. Is that what they mean with synthetic aperture? Because not all apertures are synthetic. I guess all, like on cameras, they are synthetic. Like you could say that they're like an aperture in eyes, which would not be synthetic. But when you have several and then you smoosh the pictures together and make high-res out of that, I feel like that's not synthetic. Might not be the correct armory. Yeah, not much. Ooh, a golden rocket tablet mug. Okay, and we can go around, but we should probably do the other thing. Let's see. Oh, I can customize my character. Oh, look, there we go. Well, yeah, go back to main menu, and yes, that's an fantastically effective sensor array. Yes, we got all the best things. All the best things. Don't even need to send probes. Exactly. We just arrived at the planet and we knew how it looked topographically on the other side. Very good. And all of that. Synthesis of multiple yeah, sure. Let's see. Engineering cold start sequence. Launch. Yes, literally, maybe. So this is the ship. The Magellan class starship that we were just like on top of that. It's dark.
Welcome to the Magellan class cold start training module.
Wait, why do you have a different voice?
I'm the UN Space Fleet's AI voice assistant. In this
No.
module, we will review the correct procedure for starting up the ship's fusion reactor and then supplying power to the vessel.
Yep.
The ship is currently in a cold and dark state.
It
so
is.
For your safety, I have taken the liberty of turning on your torch for you.
Well, thank you.
To begin,
Torch.
follow the waypoints on your HUD to the lower floor of the reactor room.
That is a warp ring. Yes, that is a warp ring. Oh! Ladders. Oh, tape measure! Oh, physics. Okay, how long? How long? I want to see. I want to put it somewhere where I can read it. Okay, that's 100 centimeters. That's a big tape measure for 100 centimeters. I'll bet those nacelles house big ass fusion engines. Well, I don't know about the rope. Hammer. Hammer. Tape. Ineffective tape.
As you can see, the reactor is offline, and none of the ship's systems are powered.
Yep.
Our first task is to provide power to the engineering decks, so let's make our way to the start capacitor's room. Follow the waypoints on your HUD to the startup distributor.
Oh, a very empty room. Oh, Power drill, drill bits, wooden board, a mug, a spirit. That is so space, right? That you. Yeah. Anyway.
As its name suggests, the startup distributor routes energy from the start capacitors to the engineering decks, and also provides the reactor with the power it needs to create the initial fusion reaction. You'll notice the device is already powered because the start capacitors are fully charged.
Where do you see that?
Let's go ahead and get some lights on by connecting all of the breakers.
Live load.
Start with the G-deck breakers, as indicated.
Internal bus, no load. Live load. Voltage 1 megavolt. Oh boy. Sure. Great.
And now the F-deck breakers. And finally, the reactor supply itself.
Yep, that sounds important.
Excellent. Now we can see what we're doing. You can go ahead and turn off your torch by pressing T.
Wait,
the reactor controls should now be online, so let's walk back to the reactor room.
Wait, no.
Excellent. Now we can see what we're doing. You can go ahead and turn off your torch by pressing T.
Try doing that.
The reactor controls should now be online, so let's walk back to the reactor room and take a look.
Ho. Reactor room. I am here. Startup capacitor workshop. Life support sounds important. Cryogenic storage. Excuse me. Helium, aha. Helium 3, yes. Deuterium, yes. Deuterium. More helium coolant. This feels very astronaut, except that the ratios are a little bit off. Yes. Oh!
This console displays the reactor's vital information and provides you with full control over the reactor and its subsystems.
Yep.
On the left-hand side, we have the coolant section, which shows the liquid helium coolant flow and the condition of the magnetic field coils.
How can it be high temp if nothing is on?
The electrical section, which shows the reactor's main
high temp as in room temp. Why would it be?
Its input and output feeds.
Anyway.
In the center, we have the reactor's main display, where we can control the fusion reaction itself.
Yep.
As you can see from all of these alarms, it would be impossible to initiate a stable fusion reaction under the current conditions.
Absolutely.
So let's fix that.
I know that.
The first thing we need to do is supply power to the reactor's internal bus. So go ahead and switch the reactor to startup mode by pressing the indicated button.
Sounds easy enough to press startup.
Great. Now that the reactor has power, we can activate the vacuum pump to start purging the confinement chamber.
Oh, this is very astronauts.
The chamber pressure should now be dropping. To sustain a fusion reaction, we need an internal pressure of less than 10 nanopascals.
Oh.
While we wait for the confinement chamber to reach its target pressure, let's take care of the reactor's fuel and coolant supplies. Exit the reactor room via the door behind you, and follow the waypoints on your HUD to the cryogenic storage room.
We were there.
These storage tanks hold all of the cryogenic fluids that are used to both fuel and cool the reactor.
Yep.
All 4 tanks are currently empty.
Oh no!
So our first task is to begin the filling process.
From where?
Let's start with the helium coolant.
Yep.
Head behind the storage tanks to access the helium cryo cooler. The cryo coolers use a process called magnetic refrigeration to convert gas into a cryogenic fluid.
Okay.
Before pumping it into the connected storage tank. Start up the helium cryo cooler now by using the indicated control on its user interface.
On.
Excellent. Now if you turn around, you'll find the helium refill valve located on the back wall. These valves control the flow of gases harvested by the ship's gas collection hardware, which is located on the underside of the forward hull. Go ahead and open the helium supply valve now. If you turn around again and inspect the display screen connected to the helium tank, you should be able to confirm that the tank is now filling with fluid. We now need to perform the same sequence of events for the other 3 tanks.
Oh.
Head over to the helium-3 cryo
Oh,
cooler
this
next.
is a big tank.
Helium-3 is the first of 2 fuels used in the fusion reaction.
Yep.
As before, power up the device using its user interface.
On.
And now open the helium-3 refill valve behind you.
Yep.
Next, we need to start filling the 2 deuterium tanks.
Yep,
So let's head. Deuterium, also known as heavy hydrogen,
Yep.
is the second of the 2 fusion fuels.
Yep.
We store double the amount of deuterium compared to helium-3, because deuterium also fuels the reactor's neutral beam injectors.
Okay.
As before, turn on the first deuterium cryocooler. And now the first deuterium refill valve behind you. Next, turn on the second deuterium, and now the second deuterium refill. Okay, perfect. All 4 storage tanks should now be filling with cryogenic fluids.
Yep.
For our next task, we now need to engage the cryopumps in order to start supplying the reactor with everything it needs.
Oh.
Make your way around to the other side of the tanks and locate the deuterium tank outflow valve. Open the deuterium outflow valve to begin supplying fluid to its connected cryopump.
Valve D-sub A output? How you know? 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 Was input? Boo? AO. How you know? How you know?
Next, power on the pump itself using the button indicated on its user interface. Excellent. That's half of the fuel mix taken
Why
care
not
of.
this one?
Now head over to the helium-3 tank outflow valve so we
Sure.
can complete the fuel. As before, begin by opening the helium-3 and now engage the helium-3. Perfect. All we have to do now is take care of the coolant flow. Now open the helium out and finally power on the helium cryopump. There we go. The reactor is now being supplied with all the fuel and coolant it needs.
But what about
Follow
the second?
the waypoints back to the reactor room,
What
where
about?
we have just a few more valves to open.
Is it just a ratio? Why? Okay, no, that's opened automatically. We have more valves. Great. We love valves, don't we? Excuse me. Okay, I'll take that way. Oh, look at valves.
To complete the coolant loop, open the helium inflow valve to start flowing coolant through the magnetic field coils.
Yep, helium, that's coolant.
Now make your way around to the opposite side of the reactor to complete the fuel supply process. First, open the deuterium inflow valve. And now open the helium-3 inflow valve. Okay, great. Let's head over to the reactor. As you can see, we now have coolant flowing into the reactor.
Yep.
This has begun the process of cooling down the magnetic
1
field
nanopascal.
coils, which must reach temperatures below 20 Kelvin in order to become superconductive.
Yes, coolant and warmant.
Once the coils have reached their target temperature, you will be able to engage the magnetic field. Okay, the temperatures look good. You can now power up the field coils.
It says temp warning. It said temp warning. This one still says that. However, it is... There we go. Field coils. Online.
With a solid vacuum established, the field coils powered up, and fuel flowing into the reactor, you are now free to initiate the fusion reaction.
Sure.
Congratulations. You have now successfully started the fusion reactor.
Yay!
For safety, the reactor automatically starts up at only 10% of its rated power.
Where?
This means high voltage systems, such as the FTL drive, will be underpowered until you increase the reactor output.
Where?
Let's resolve that now. Increase the power level to 100% using the indicated controls.
Okay, reaction efficiency is 100%. And electric draw 2 megawatts. Electrical output 10. Where 10%? Where 10%? How, oh, there. 10%.
You'll notice that you can increase the power beyond 100%.
Oh, let's not
Doing
do
so
that.
for an extended period will overheat the reactor,
Mhm.
causing damage and forcing an uncontrolled shutdown.
Mhm.
Okay, we now need to provide power to the rest of the ship.
Oh, wow.
With the reactor now powering itself, you can go ahead and switch the internal bus mode from startup to supply.
Oh.
Perfect. If we now head around to the opposite side of the reactor output distributor should now be powered up.
Yep.
This
Let's
device
just-
distributes the reactor's output to the ship's high voltage systems, which are in fact the only systems powered directly by the reactor.
Mhm.
The rest of the ship is powered by 48 individual battery
Weapons,
arrays,
shields.
which we now need to begin charging using the reactor's output.
Yep.
Go ahead and connect all 5 of the output breakers here.
Boppity bop, bippity bop, bop, beep, boop, bop.
Excellent. If you turn to your
Pew, pew.
left, you'll see the 5 high voltage distributors are now
Oh.
coming online. Head over to the main battery distributor.
Wait, the main battery distributor. That was the one to the right, but now it's the one to the left.
This device takes the high voltage reactor feed and distributes it to each of the 8 battery rooms on F deck.
Oh.
Go ahead and connect all 8 output breakers.
What about these? Emergency solar array. Okay, that is input. Yes, we now get it from reactor. So now we want to feed that to the batteries. Yes. Pop, 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 pop.
Perfect. The battery
Perfect.
arrays should now be charging.
Yep.
But we should perform a visual inspection to make sure.
Visual inspection.
Follow the waypoints on your HUD to port battery room 1.
What about if EFTL and shields and weapons and sublight propulsion, not proportions. Sublight proportions. But I have proportions. Spare. I am here. I am going to port battery room 1, I guess. Arg, 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 propels your sublight UV. Why
The
no
electrical
light?
supply on Magellan-class starships is divided into 4 isolated quadrants.
Uh-huh.
Forward, aft, port, and starboard. For increased
Oh.
redundancy, each quadrant is powered by 2 physically isolated battery rooms just like this one. Should the battery arrays in one room cease to function for any reason, the arrays in the second room will continue providing power to that particular quadrant. Similarly, power to one quadrant can be lost entirely, without impacting the supply to the remaining 3 quadrants.
What kind of
Okay,
batteries are these?
let's take a look at one of the individual battery arrays. On the left-hand side of the user interface, you have controls for managing the input and output breakers. And in the center, you have controls and information relating to this array's 10 solid-state battery cells. If we did everything correctly, all of the cells should now be slowly charging up. For the next step,
Yep.
we now need to connect each of the 8 battery rooms to the ship's electrical grid.
Benson batteries.
This
Why do
task
you
will take
know
us into the ship's
everything?
labyrinth of maintenance tunnels, so be sure to watch your head.
Oh, I just jumped
Follow
up
the
in there.
waypoints on your HUD to port battery aggregator 1.
Hee hee hoo, hee hee hoo, hee hee hoo. I realized that when I said before that, I tried turning off my torch, I actually pressed F as in flashlight, not T as in torch. Because... Well... Because... Wait, we are... Port battery aggregator. Okay. Oh!
Each battery room has a corresponding battery aggregator, just like this one. These devices perform load balancing and also combine each room's 6 individual battery arrays into a single high voltage feed. Go ahead and connect the output breaker now, which will connect this set of battery arrays to the ship's electrical grid.
Yeah, did they call it Jeffrey's tubes?
These devices... Each battery room has a corresponding battery aggregator, just like this one.
No, previous step. Previous step. Anyway. Did I break your thing now? I broke the tutorial. Ava, I connected. Should I go back? Should I go back to torch? Did you get sad that I turned on my torch without you? I'm sorry, Ava. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. Can you come back? I want to not. I broke the tutorial somehow. Okay, I'll go back. To fuse reactor room, and I'll just disconnect all the batteries. And I'll disconnect all these systems. Right? I'll turn them on again. I'll connect all the batteries. I'll run up to the place again. I look at the one. They are charging. I go to thing. Test. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, let's restart that. But we can click on all the buttons much more quickly this time. We know what we're supposed to do. A little bit. A tiny little bit. Yeah, Ava's mad at me. Oh.
Welcome to the Magellan-class Cold Start training module. My name is Ava. I'm the UN Space Fleet's AI voice assistant. In this module, we will review the correct procedure for starting up the ship's fusion reactor and then supplying power to the vessel. The ship is currently in a cold and dark state, so for your safety, I have taken the liberty of turning on your torch for you.
Where is...
To begin, follow the waypoints on your HUD to the lower floor of the reactor room.
It was not that easy.
As you can see, the reactor is offline.
Yes.
And none of the ship's systems are powered.
Then when we
Our first task is to provide power to the engineering decks, so let's make our way to the start capacitors room. Follow the waypoints on your HUD to, as its name suggests, the startup distributor routes energy from the start capacitors to the engineering decks.
Not until you say
and
it.
Also provides the reactor with the power it needs to create the initial fusion reaction. You'll notice the device is already powered because the start capacitors are fully charged. Let's go ahead and get some lights on by connecting all of the breakers. Start with the G deck breakers, as indicated.
Bop, beep, boop, beep.
And now the F deck breakers.
Yep. Shippity bop, boopity beep, beepity bump.
And finally, the reactor supply itself.
Yep.
Excellent. Now we can see what we're doing. You can go ahead and turn off your torch by pressing T. The reactor controls should now be online, so let's walk back to the reactor room and take a look.
Oh no. There we go.
This console displays the reactor's vital information and provides you with full control over the reactor and its subsystems. On the left-hand side, we have the coolant section, which shows the liquid helium coolant flow
Yep,
and
yep,
the
yep.
condition of the magnetic field coils.
Yep, 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 yep.
On the right-hand side, we have the electrical section, which
Yep,
shows
yep.
the reactor's main electrical bus,
Yep, yep.
along with its input and output
Oh,
feeds.
it's already 10%.
In the center, we have the
Yep, yep,
reactor's
yep.
main display, where we
Yep,
can
yep.
control the fusion reaction itself.
Yep, yep, yep.
As you can see from all of these alarms, it would be impossible to initiate a stable fusion reaction under the current conditions,
Yep,
so
yep, yep.
let's fix that.
Yep, yep.
The first thing we need to do is supply power to the reactor's internal bus. Great. Now that the reactor has power, we can activate the chamber pressure should now be dropping. To sustain a fusion reaction, we need an internal pressure of less than 10 nanopascals. While we wait for the confinement chamber to reach its target pressure, let's take care of the reactor's fuel and coolant supplies.
Yep, yep, yep.
Exit the reactor room via the door behind you and follow the waypoints on your HUD to the cryogenic store. These storage tanks hold all of the cryogenic fluids that are used to both fuel
Yep,
and
yep,
cool
yep.
the reactor. All 4 tanks are currently empty, so
Yep,
our
yep.
first task is to begin the filling process.
Yep, yep.
Let's start with the helium coolant.
Yep, yep,
Head
yep.
behind the storage tank. The cryo coolers use a process called magnetic refrigeration
Yep, yep,
to
yep.
convert gas into a cryogenic fluid
Yep, yep, yep.
before pumping it into the connected storage tank.
Yep, yep, yep.
Start up the helium cryo cooler now. Excellent. Now if you turn around, you'll find the helium refill valve located on the back wall.
Yep, yep.
These valves control the flow of gases
Yep.
harvested by the ship's gas collection hardware,
Yep, yep.
which is located on the underside of the forward hull.
Sure, sure.
Go ahead and open the helium supply valve. If you
Yep.
turn around again and inspect the display screen connected to the helium tank,
Yep,
you should be able to confirm that the tank is now filling with fluid.
yep, yep.
We now need to perform the same sequence of events for the other
Yep,
3
yep.
tanks. Helium-3 is the first of 2 fuels used
Yep,
in the
yep, yep,
fusion
yep, yep.
reaction. As before, power... And now open the helium-3 refill valve. Next, we
Yep,
need
yep.
to start filling the 2 deuterium tanks. So let's head over to the other... Deuterium, also
Yep.
known as heavy hydrogen,
Yep, yep, yep,
is
yep.
the second of the 2 fusion fuels. We store double the amount of deuterium
Yep, yep,
compared
yep,
to
yep, yep.
helium-3, because deuterium also fuels the reactor's neutral beam injectors.
Yep, yep, yep.
As before, turn on the first deuterium cryo...
Yep,
And now the first deuterium refill valve.
yep,
Next, turn on the second deuterium...
yep.
And now the second deuterium...
Yep.
Okay, perfect. All 4 storage tanks should now be filling with cryogenic fluids.
Yep, yep.
For our next task, we now need to engage the cryo pumps in order to start supplying the reactor with everything it needs.
Yep, yep, yep.
Make your way around to the other side of the tanks and
Yep, yep.
locate the deuterium tank outflow valve. Open
yep.
the deuterium outflow valve to begin. Next, power on the pump itself.
Yep, yep.
Excellent. That's half of the fuel mix taken care of. As before, begin by opening the helium...
Yep.
And now engage...
Yep.
Perfect. All we have to do now is take care of the coolant flow. Now open the helium... And finally,
Yep,
there
yep.
we go.
Here we
The
go.
reactor is now being supplied with all the fuel and coolant it needs.
Yep, yep.
Follow the waypoints back to the reactor room,
Yep, yep,
where
yep.
we have just a few more valves to open.
Yep, yep.
To complete the coolant loop, open the helium inflow valve to start flowing coolant through the magnetic field coils.
Yep.
Now make your way around to the opposite side of the reactor.
Yep.
First, open the deuterium inflow valve. And now open the helium-3 inflow valve.
I don't know
Okay,
what
great.
these were
Let's
already
head
open.
over to the reactor controls and take a look at the coolant display.
Yep.
As you can see, we now have coolant flowing into the reactor. This has begun the
That one's
process
done.
of cooling down the magnetic field coils, which must reach temperatures below 20 Kelvin in order to become superconductive.
Yep, yep, yep.
Once the coils have reached their target temperature, you will be able to engage the magnetic field. Okay, the temperatures look
There
good.
we go.
You can now power up the field coils.
I mean, it's still complaint. Then we have this one that needs to go even further. I don't like when it's still, you know, I don't like it. There we go. There we go. On.
With a solid vacuum established, the field coils powered up, and fuel flowing into the reactor,
Yep, yep, yep.
you are now free to initiate the fusion reaction.
Yep.
Congratulations! You have now successfully started the fusion reactor.
Yay!
For safety, the reactor automatically starts up at only 10% of
Yep,
its
yep,
rated
yep.
power. This means high voltage systems, such as the FTL drive, will be
Yep.
underpowered until you
Yep,
increase the
yep,
reactor
Yep.
output.
Yep.
Let's
yep.
resolve that now. Increase the power level to 100%. You'll
yep, yep,
notice
yep,
that you
yep.
can increase the power beyond 100%.
Yep, yep,
But
yep.
doing so for an extended period will overheat the reactor,
Yep,
causing
yep.
damage and forcing an uncontrolled shutdown. Okay, we now need to provide power to the rest of the ship.
Yep, yep, yep.
With the reactor now
Yep.
Perfect. If we now head around to the opposite side of the reactor output distributor should now be... This device distributes the reactor's output to the ship's high-voltage
Dog,
systems, which are in fact the only systems powered directly by the reactor.
The problems
The
was
rest
a
of the ship
crew
is powered
dog
by
getting out of
48
control and
individual
doing
battery arrays,
wheeze on
which
things
we
it
now need
shouldn't.
to begin charging using
no.
the reactor's output.
And you
Go
have to
ahead
keep
and
the
connect
things
all 5
working
of
and
the
also
output
catch a
breakers
dog.
here.
I mean, there could be a mod for that, for this, I guess. Bobbity beep, boop, bump, beam-biddy, bop, bop.
Excellent. If you turn to your left, you'll see the 5 high-voltage distributors are now coming online.
Yep.
Head over to the main battery distributor.
Yep.
This device takes the high-voltage reactor feed and distributes it to each of the 8 battery rooms on F-deck.
Hey!
Go ahead and connect all 8 output breakers.
Those 2 inputs, they I guess, they don't work, I guess. Well. It's like they don't come from anywhere.
The battery arrays should now be charging, but we should perform a visual inspection to make sure.
Yep.
Follow the waypoints on your HUD to port battery room 1.
Yep.
The electrical supply on Magellan-class starships is divided into 4 isolated quadrants: forward, aft, port, and starboard.
Yep.
For increased redundancy, each quadrant is powered by 2 physically isolated battery rooms just like this one. Should the battery arrays in one room cease to function for any reason, the arrays in the second room will continue providing power to that particular quadrant. Similarly, power to one quadrant can be lost entirely, without impacting the supply to the remaining 3 quadrants. Okay, let's take a look at one of the individual battery arrays. On the left-hand side of the user interface, you have controls for managing the input and output breakers. And in the center, you have controls and information relating to this array's 10 solid-state battery cells. If we did everything correctly, all of the cells should now be slowly charging up. For the next step, we now need to connect each of the 8 battery rooms to the ship's electrical grid. This task will take us into the ship's labyrinth of maintenance tunnels, so be sure to watch your head. Follow the waypoints on your HUD to port battery aggregator 1.
Okay, now let's not press any buttons Ava doesn't tell me to push.
Each battery room has a corresponding battery aggregator, just like this one.
Yep.
These devices perform load balancing and also combine each room's 6 individual battery arrays into a single high-voltage feed. Go ahead and connect the output breaker now, which will connect this set of battery arrays to the ship's electrical grid. Okay, 1 down and 7 more to go. Next, head over to port battery aggregator 2. As before, connect this aggregator's output breaker. That takes care of the port battery rooms. Let's make our way to the forward quadrant next.
Okay, that's a bit more of a walk. That's a distributor, not an aggregator. So we can also disconnect them. That's an input.
Go ahead and connect the output breaker. And the same again on forward battery aggregator 2. Okay, onwards to the starboard quadrant.
Yep.
Same again. Connect the output breaker. And the second starboard aggregator.
Yep.
Almost done. Just the aft quadrant to go.
Yep. Let's go. I'm running in almost darkness.
Connect up the first aft aggregator. And finally, the second aft aggregator.
Hey! Why is the mirror of the thing that only should be visible in my HUD? Does it have a mirror? Or like a reflection? And why is the reflection like bent?
Okay, perfect. All 48 of the ship's battery arrays are now connected to the electrical grid.
Okay.
All we have to do now is supply power to the ship's remaining decks, and then perform a few cleanup tasks. We can do most of that from the reactor room, so let's head there now. Follow the waypoints on your HUD to the forward deck distributor.
Oh! That way. Oh! Well. That's a... Okay. You really want... That was not clear from above. That was like nice lit stairs, because it wasn't.
Each deck in a given quadrant is fed by a deck distributor,
Uh-huh.
which takes the total electrical load of that quadrant,
Uh-huh.
and then load balances it between the two connected battery aggregators.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead and connect the output breakers for all 7 decks in this quadrant. Okay, now head over to the starboard deck distributor and do the same.
Oh no! I did it too quickly.
And now the aft deck distributor.
Okay, don't do it too quickly. It's really important that there's the yellow thing, otherwise
And
it
finally, the
won't
port deck distributor.
trigger the thing that continues. We were lucky there. How was I even quicker?
Perfect. All quadrants on every deck now have power available from the ship's main battery arrays.
Hooray!
You'll notice, however, that the ship is still under emergency lighting conditions,
Yeah, I do.
because F and G decks are still using the start capacitor's supply.
Oh, we should turn
To
that
resolve
off.
this, we simply have to switch the 4 quadrant distributors on F and G decks over to the main battery feed.
Yeah?
Head over to the G deck forward quadrant distributor. Each deck has 4 of these devices, 1 for each quadrant. They are fed by the corresponding deck distributor. Go ahead and switch this quadrant over to the main battery feed.
Wait, this input is start. It could be more verbose.
That's better. Now we can
Oh.
really see what we're doing.
Yeah.
Now head over to the starboard quadrant distributor and do the same. And now the aft quadrant distributor. And finally, the port quadrant distributor.
What are these? Reactor rooms.
That's G deck taken care of. Let's do the same for F deck.
I guess I need to go up
Head
one.
upstairs to the F deck forward quadrant distributor. As before, switch this device and now the same on the starboard quadrant distributor.
Yeah. And then.
And again on the aft quadrant distributor.
Yep.
And
And.
finally, the port quadrant distributor. Well done.
Thank
That's
you.
the main objectives
Oh.
of the cold start procedure complete. But we have one final bonus task to perform.
Oh, bonus.
Follow the waypoints on your HUD up to the bridge, and we'll make the ship flight ready.
Do I need to turn off the... I don't need to turn off the... This seems unadvisable. Is that a word? Habitation lower. Ooh, habitation. Nope. Not allowed. Wow. Science! Science coming soon. Oh no. Science is not here. Reception? Security. Oh, yeah, the bridge is... I feel like the bridge should be like pretty prioritized when it comes to like power.
The lights and bridge systems are still turned off, so let's bring everything online.
Oh,
Head over to the A-deck distributor in the engineering alcove.
the top of my head. The top of my head. Oh, I got 2 tops of my head.
Now go ahead and turn on the bridge lighting. And now power up the bridge systems. Okay, there we go. You have successfully started the fusion reactor, routed power to all of the ship's decks, and brought the bridge online into a flight-ready state. This concludes the Magellan-class Cold Start training module. Good luck, and I hope you'll join me again in future training modules.
Well, you had a different voice than the other one. Comms. Tablet. Oh, okay. If I sit down, do I have any... Nope. I do not. Oh! What? 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 There we go. Okay. Main menu. I have now done the tutorials. That's good. Let's start a new mission. Find me on the USS Magellan, and you are terrible. Thank you, I guess. First launched in 2261, the Magellan class is renowned for being the first vessel. How does the renowned work? Wait. Okay, first launched. Okay, renowned. Okay, this is not when it launches. Fine. United Nations. Yes. Oh, full crew. Flight ready. Yes. Call it. No, no, no. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Uh-huh. Yes. Yes. Abandon. I haven't even started. Let's have a mission. First and fastest. Yes. Something. Electrical system. Who am I? Do I have Clove? Has boarded the ship. I feel like... Woo! The captain is just, you know, racing in the office chairs, naked. Excellent. Okay, I need to not customize the ship, but me. Okay, can I... First name. In space again. Oh, yes. Oh, Åland. No, I want to... Oh, I can't. Where Sweden? Where? Sweden. Role captain, rank captain. Head. Yes. Torso. Uniform short sleeve. Yes, uniform t-shirt, thank you. Jacket, none. Nah, uniform jacket, that's legs. Uniform slags, cargo pants. I can be barefoot. Okay, shape male. Yes, I have the shape of a male. Animation, neutral is fine. Default skin tone. That's very heavy. Hairstyle, classic. None. What do you mean none? That's a bit too much. Is this called hairstyle? Oh, wait. Beard style, full medium. Oh wow, that was the... There we go. Doesn't that just look like me? Save. Now. Yes, look, I have clothing. The Sean look. You know, you do have a point. How did I... We can go for the Sean look. I'm thinking of trying the no hair anyway. There we go. We'll go none. There we go. Feels more like Lex Luthor. Okay. So I could now... They did say, you know, full crew. Who has put the tablet on the floor? There we go. And command. Okay. Disco mode. Alien virus. No, thank you. Work in progress. Do I have to do everything myself over here? Okay, let's see. Select target. Long range. Scan. Got the soul system. Ross. Epsilon Indy. What do we have? I mean, Wolf 359 is probably super interesting. Align to target. Wait, we should initiate survey.
Initiating long-range survey.
Yep, very good. Gonna go to Wolf 359 and hopefully there's not gonna be any Borg there. Hopefully for me. Apparently this spaceship does have weapons.
Long-range survey complete.
Okay. That is close. Let's go with a gas giant. Dwarf planet. Wow. That is a bit close to... Let's see, you are a main sequence star. Class main sequence star with an average surface temperature of 2, and that's not very hot, right? This still feels a bit close. Let's go to the first dwarf planet in the system. Send that to Helm. We know how to do this because we've done it. So now we can use sensor target, engage autopilot, dwarf planet, And then we engage. Woof. And you will just handle this, won't you? Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit of time. We can look at... I feel like this doesn't tell me much. Does it? 5 minutes. Sure. I could turn things off. Okay, where this is tactical, doesn't work. Defense, raise shields, lower shields. Yes. Okay, so those systems are not available yet. That's could be a weapon. Then we do have a ring. Apparently you're supposed to be able to like walk in these rings. Let's do that when we've arrived. After we've arrived. Do I not need to say like we need to like go into a standard orbit or something? Yeah. Let's see. Can we turn off the shadow display off? That sounds... Ah, holo... Ah! Turn it off. Ah, there we go. Much better for now. It goes into orbit automatically or some such. Yeah. Okay, 10 seconds. And now we slow down, so now it's 1 minute. Okay, turn on the... Can I move these around? Okay, not sure I'm supposed to... Oh, there we... Okay, now we're getting closer. There we... Okay. No, they are just... Away they go. Oh, there we are. Can we zoom in? Feels unnecessary to like have a hologram that is like a sphere of like with a diameter of at least 2 meters and like not use it at all. Oh, look at this thing. Very good, Helm. Now, scan more stuff. Yes. Right, Captain. Yes. Yes, and we medium range. We shall do that for the whole system of Wolf 359. No Borg, please. No Borg. No Borg. Okay, good. Now we know some stuff. Gas, class 1 gas giant. Planetary body. And then we have this one that we're... Oh, that's an ice giant. Icy body. Oh, so the dwarf... Is that an icy body? I'm not sure if I agree. Atmospheric terrestrial planet. Okay, so the star is not very hot. Well, let's scan. Short range. No, I want... Scan target. Okay, no life. No tech. Let's go back and check the Oh, I did the ice. Why did I do the ice body now? I wanted. Okay, initiate survey. No, now we're back at. Oh, you sleep. Cuddle, scruffles, some more. Yes. I could abort. Abort. We already know the stuff. Okay, I would like. There we go. I have this as target now. Short range. No. You. Send to helm. This is. No. Okay, we need to be closer. So we'll go to this one first. Send this one to helm. I'll go sit down here again. I'll use target from sensors. I will engage auto navigation. I don't know if we need FDL for this. Are you moving? You're not really moving, are you? Sure. We FDL there. Why not? It's not that far, but I mean it's space, so it's somewhat far. Icy body. Icy body. Yeah, so Wolf 359 is not too hot. There we go. Doesn't look too hot, really. Well, that's fine. We'll go and we'll scan it. Yeah. Short range, atmospheric. Yeah, scan target with my short range. Found not too much. Surface temperature of 319 Kelvin. Well, that's not too bad. But still. Okay, we'll go to this one. Send to helm. Go to helm. Use sensor. Engage. Okay, we're gonna go back to 11%. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, are you done? A bit wiggly. There you go. Ah, this is nice. Now where can we? This thing, can I mean, yes, but can we not zoom in? Okay, this doesn't look very life-ish either. That's it. Short. Scan. Nothing. Okay. Galactic position. Okay, sure. Long range. Let's take something else. I don't know. Where could there be stuff? Alpha Centauri. That's the hot stuff, right? No, wait, where's that? Ooh, what's it called? Do they list that here? Gooniboo? Gooniboo. Okay, let's be boring. Let's go to Alpha Centauri. There must be some colony there, right? Line to target. Lots of unknown. Initiate survey.
Initiating long-range survey.
Yep, thanks. Lava or Java? Frostline. Frostline. Sounds like a thing.
Long-range survey complete.
Okay. So we have Alpha Centauri. Lot hotter. So wait, was this not where we went last time? Yeah, we went to Alpha Centauri, didn't we? Okay, let's go somewhere else. Long range back. Yes. Don't want to go to Alpha Centauri. Who wants to go to Alpha Centauri? Right? Oh, there's another wolf. How about that? Epsilon Indy. Why not go to the Gooniboo? Yes. Gooniboo. That must be fun. It's a nice place, maybe.
Initiating long-range survey.
Gooniboo. Gooniboo, Gooniboo, Gooniboo.
Long-range survey complete.
Okay. Okay. Star is, yeah, it's a hot star. It's a little bit. It's a main sequence star. It's a little bit younger than Alpha Centauri star. We could got a few things. Yeah. Let's go to like a 1.42. Yeah. Yeah. Let's just send that to Helm. Then we tell Helm to take that, engage to go to that system instead. Like, this system was boring. We don't want to stay here and like do science on these boring, you know, things. Okay. That's gonna take a bit of time. How much time? Who knows? Let's, in the meantime, see if we can find our way to the the warp ring thing. So we want to go like out. Oh, lift. I want to go. Yeah, sure, F deck. Why not? Engineering. Oh! You doing good? Yeah? Well, look at those engineers in there. Oh, there we go. Okay, I am here. I want to... Oh, we need to take the maintenance. Yes. And then you say... It is not allowed to go here. It's not done. Okay. Yeah, it's a bit bare bone, I guess. I have no idea where I am now. I am somewhere. Okay. That is apparently work in progress. I am super quick with my small leg, apparently. Oh! Okay, don't fall. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Done goofed now. Emergency teleport. Oh. Hi. You talk to me? Hello. 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 Yeah, sorry. You're probably working. Here. Have some. Oops. Sorry. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. That's. Okay, I have some issues. Apparently. Reaching things. On the floor. Can I like... Oh! I can throw. Oh no. Yes. Here we go. Oh, we're there now. Great. Now, doesn't this look more dark? Can we like... Can we like go to the other side of the planet by... Can I like... we'll just stay there. We'll scan. It's fine. I don't want to see anything. Okay. So we are... Okay, we're gonna do a medium range scan. Because that's something you do. Standard procedure, very good. Should have those and perform them. Okay, there we go. Yes. Then we have the one I'm at, which is this one, right? Well, it doesn't matter because I will go to that one anyway. Oh, from ship. When did we change that kind of... Scan the target. And we go. No life, no nothing. Okay. What do we have? Atmospheric, atmospheric, terrestrial, atmospheric, atmospheric. Okay, so if I check this again, how... Okay, it's a little bit cold. Let's go closer. (313) average surface temperature. That sounds okay, right? Send to helm. Take from helm. Engage. I mean, that at least looks nicer. You're very wiggly. So those rings, they were not much to walk through. Ice body, ice body. If I could just, you know, zoom these, like zoom out. Follow the display command interface. Yeah, that is working fine. It's work in progress. Okay. It's better. There's more color. Okay. Short range. You scan target. Scan, scan, scan. Very scanny. No life and stuff. Yeah. Okay. Medium range. Wait, which one is we at that again? The one that said 330. Okay, 403. Bit hot. No, no good. 639. 908. Okay. 218. 186. Okay. Bad system. Bad system. It was bad system all along. Wolf 629. Okay, let's just go galactic position and then we go to, you know, somewhere else. Like, edit. Oh, let's go 69. No, 69. Am I allowed to? Oh, of course not. 69, 69, 69. Okay. Set. Target. Yeah, that's... Whew. That's there. Maybe, maybe not there. Okay. Let's go somewhere else. 128. Well, you know what? Let's just go 192. Let's just go 0. No, 168. And 1. That's possible, or 0. 0 is also possible. Yeah. No, set that. Yeah, that's like local IP stuffy. Let's select that. Where did you go? Was that too far away? Okay. 128. 128. 128. There we go. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay. And then we do long range. Wait, how is... In range of me? Okay, so I should just go there. Is that what you're saying? Galactic. And then... Can I not go there? No, I want... Ship. Yes, there. And then long range. From the... Okay, I'm unsure how you want that to be a thing. Okay, let's go Bernard Star, why not? Or something like BD17588 BC. 41 Ara A. Single star system. K class primary, M class. What is Sol? Sol is somewhere in the list. Okay, we lost home. Don't you worry. Well, let's check that place out. This can be serum. Yes. Okay, so let's align to that target and initiate survey.
Initiating long-range survey.
That's a lot of targets. Lots of targets. Could be something could be interesting. type.
Long-range survey complete.
Okay. What do we know? Not that much. Okay, we have 1.13 AU. Let's send to Helm. Let's tell Helm to go there. It's just gonna take some time. Right. But you will tell me when we're there. Let's go find something. Like globe. Very cool. Flying camera. I am now invisible, yeah. Yeah, let's not go into the camera. Conference room, yes, yes. Can we sit? We cannot sit. Can we sit? Oh, we can sit in these. So that's nice. I can also... Oh! This is like 2 backwards or something. We got VIP lounge distributor. All right, we have, ooh, cute. That's some extremely well-shaped cucumber. Can I eat? Om nom. Om nom, okay. Let's try. Oh! A cookie! Print from the organic printer a cookie. Cookie! Oh, don't throw cookie. I want eat cookie. I want to eat cookie. 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 Eat cookie. Oh. Unclear what this is, but some mode where we can rotate things all around a certain point. Okay. How eat cookie? F4. I made it go through the table. F4. Oh, hold right. Base, sprint, toggle crouch, toggle walk, toggle ragdoll, okay. Hold Q, reset, action, F. Use mouse for input, E. Okay. Action key, F. F, 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 F. Q, Q, Q. Oh! Look at that cookie. Use mouse for input. Oh, that's just... Alright. Oh! We have a jumping cookie. Okay. Cookie new play. got storage room. Right, there's supposed to be a way to... Huh. Toilet paper. Ah! Set the setting. Room name? Oh, mode. No, that's the door. There is a mode of the... I saw that in the video of like this update. Oh, are we there? We're almost there. There we go. There's supposed to be... Oh, there we go. No, that's room lighting. Somewhere there is a something to like change setting for the VIP lounge. I don't know where though. Well, we are at that new system. Let's see. Well, you could fool me. Let's sit down, make a medium range scan of the system. And yeah, look at my hands. My hands are amazing. Oh, noodles. There we go. 218. That's not very warm, is it? Well, while we're here, we might as well scan. Maybe there are some cool people living here. Probably not. There we go. Close. Okay. Medium range. 291. 363. That's a bit. 171. I mean, average could be fine. Send to helm. Sit down. Target. Ooh. Star. We'll go to a star. That's probably nice. Engage. Whoop. Whoop. There we go. What are those? Like small looky outy uppy windows. XC, science labs. We probably have nothing to like look at here. No, just empty rooms. Probe handling facility. Astrometry. Airlock. Airlock? Probe handling. Okay. Got my attention. Let's check airlock. Are you telling me I'm not allowed to be here? Like there are no airlocks. Fine. There are no airlocks. Okay, are there probe handling facility? I guess no, because there's also like black. Okay. Storage. Nothing in storage. Very nice. Got flowers. And stuff. Plants. Got habitation. To be fitted to first day. There are cables. Oh, look at this luxury bed. And you could have one. Right. Crew cabins, crew cabins, crew cabins, crew cabins. There's medical facilities, cinema and gym, the park. Well, apparently weapons control. Aww. No gym, no cinema. This is weird. Okay, I am getting lost when the game, the actual Starship is not like looking like it should. Oh, we were there. Oh, we didn't get, okay, but it was outside of everything. Oh, those are stairs. Those places. No, but that's not because I mean, it's let's check those stairs out. Wait. I am there. Well. Ah, look, there's the thing that I was searching for. Then we have this like promenade sitting area. Round and round. Yeah, I feel like this is not... What? Oh, another gym and stuff. Shuttle bay. Ooh, shuttle bay. Well, I go to my left tile. Or I went the wrong way. I'll just go around. Oh, I'm in an outer ring. Yeah. That makes sense. That's why I'm not finding there they are. Okay, that's deck E. Deck F. That makes sense. Yeah. We were here. Oh. I remember there being a walking to roll point of interest. B. Okay, so there's a lot more on this ship to be done. Oh, someone's quarters, potentially. As a bed. It's a nice spot, isn't it? Who is this room? That's stateroom? What's a stateroom? Sounds nice. Okay. Life? Probably not. Well, look at this icy body. It is having a very inclinated time. Let's see. Short range, you scan. Yeah, nothing. And that is a bit hot. But that again is average. Maybe it's just very hot. At least it shouldn't look so dry. Get the target, engage. Engaged FDL. FOP. There we go. Hey, rude. Yeah, there is yes. This is not how you play. Why can't I hit anything? Okay, these objects do not follow the same physical rules as these. There we go. Let's scan this target. It is also looking pretty dry. So, no big hopes. Okay. I mean, everything doesn't need to be life on the surface. It could be like Europa, the moon, ice, but that's hard to like find, or like that's another deal. Okay, long range. We got Gaia DR3. Okay, it's not very hot. Do we have something that is... I mean, they don't need to... Oh wow, that's not a... Oh wow, that's a not very hot star. Well, okay. This one, as long as the planet is close, that's a very old... Okay, we'll go here then. Let's align to target. Let's initiate survey.
Initiating long-range survey.
Thank you. Habitable zone. Yeah, look, habitable zone. It's nice that you show this there on the, but I don't see it here. Or do you write that anywhere?
Long-range survey complete.
Like if I were to like, yeah, we would need to be close because it's a cold star. How about 0.3 maybe? We don't know much. And atmospheric data, knowledge level 2 required. Civilization, we don't know. Okay, but where? Okay, if I leave the habitable zone. Okay, there is one planet inside the habitable zone, which is the yeah, that one. Oh, set. Okay, now we're cooking. Oh wait, oh, what happened? Oh, wrong side. We can interact with the thingy. So that is that one, apparently. So, wait, we need to initiate medium range survey, of course. Wait. Oh, right, we haven't gone there. No, the place. Oh, you, align. Okay, so we had the target that was the one inside of the habitable zone. Yes. Yes. The one and only. So then we say send that to Helm. Okay. We go Helm. We say take the target sensors, engage, and then we go. On you go. Okay. And then we come back later. Whee! Okay. Can't jump down. Ceiling too low. Okay, all these... Okay, they are not in the same state. Oh! Saw. Cutting mat, utility knife, very, very good. For some reason. That is a vase. What? Ah! Security. I don't think this is what it's supposed to be. Why would I... Why... How was I able to use... Okay. I feel like this is not good. I don't like that the windows aren't here. Right? I don't feel safe with that. Really? Oh, I think we're there. That doesn't look like a place with life on it. Can I? I cannot. Not yet, at least. Can't unscrew the panels. Okay. Looks very nice. At this time we're... This looks like glass. Or something. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, this feels better. How about... Okay, that didn't... Okay. Good. Okay, that was not... Okay, seems like there's glass on the bridge. The windows are windows. We've got an apple. Okay. Window. Window. Okay, good. Very good. We won't find any windows here. So these staterooms... Oh! You're moving! Why? Yep, okay. Why are you moving? Okay. Let's see. Oh! Window control. Polarization. Ooh. Ah. Polarization is cool. Sit down. Let's see here. Let's do some medium range scanning. We're just in the system right now, like just came here. Oh. There's a lot going on here. No. Yes. Okay, good. Atmospheric. Yeah, look at that. Atmosphere. Very good. Let's do a 272. It's not the best. Okay. No life, no nothing. Okay. What do we have here? 361. A bit hot, isn't it? Finding life is hard. Or even a planet that like looks like has water. Having water would be nice. Might have pressed the FTL a bit early. Okay. Are we safe in here? Looks like it. Oh. I mean, somewhat safe. Except for the... we can throw things through anyway. Or like force it through. Can throw, but... that's the wine flask I threw out. Okay. This doesn't look much better, does it? Okay, short range, you scan. As expected. I used what, like used something with water on it? No, like life, or like a dead planet, like there were life on it. Something would be nice, but it's very hard. It's very hard. Okay, shall we give it one more try? Well, probably something with a name will have a better chance, right? Something with a name. Like V-Star AP Colombe? I don't know if that is... okay, it's pretty cold. Can we have something else? Okay, I would just want to... let's just... can we get back to, you know, that there, the okay, edit 0, there, right? Maybe not exactly there. We could just like 100, right? Wait, no, I want it down there. Okay, edit 0, set. Set is 100, set. Okay, that is, no, that is bad. Okay, we should have, wait, edit 0. Okay, we want to have minus 100. How do I, okay, edit minus 100. Okay, minus set. Okay, that's very... I thought we went here. How are we still there? Have I been tricked? Oh right, we couldn't. I didn't manage to figure out how we went there. because I don't understand stuff. Yeah, sector. Okay, let's just go uppity. Like 150. Okay, set manual sector. That should like take forever to get there, but okay. Edit 200 minus set. Yeah. Yeah? And how do we get there? If I want to get there, right? And we go long range. And then we have these in range. But how do I... Wait, if that's my target, how do I send that then? Yeah, that is my target. Okay, you don't show anything. And what is it that you're showing? No, we are there. Yes, we are there. We have things in range. Okay, our long range isn't that long range. Okay, but I have set a thing. Can I not go there? No. I don't know how to go there. Well, in that case, we'll just go somewhere. Like a somewhat-ish, normal-ish star, which should be hotter than that. That is potentially acceptable. Y class, oh wow. 41 Arabi. Wise. L. 2 mass. No, no, no. Well, that's hot and not super old.
Initiating long-range survey.
Why do all of them have so many targets? I just want something small. Something small. How about that? Something small.
Long-range survey complete.
Okay. I will look at the thing. We got a habitable zone. We got we have one planet that is sometimes in the habitable zone. We have this thing, set sensor. Okay, that just messes everything up in a way. Yes. Send to helm. Helm. Take that coordinate. Engage. FTL. Go, go, go. I'll go throw something else out the window in the meantime. Somewhere. Right? Like... Can't lift these books. Are you safe? Okay. We're safe in here too. We've got a book on. Okay. The ceiling is Sit. I kind of have a keyboard. We got a book on relativity. It depends. And I have another book that... Ooh! Yes! Then we can run around and window control. We can... Ooh! Scene projection? Ho 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 ho! What would you look at that? What do we have? Misty forest, rocky desert, shady forest, coastal highland. Oh, ooh, very 3D, very cool. Snowy forest. Evergreen, oh cool. Rocky Highlands, grassy hills, Autumn Park. Shady forest is kind of nice. Yeah. Yeah. Turn that off. Projection on, which makes it super dark. Well, we can turn it down. Okay. Very cool. Super fast. Okay, do we have, well, engineering is kind of working. But habitation lower, is habitation lower any cooler? No, we kind of looked at that. Excuse me? Jonesy? Ship cat? Well, such a surprise, you're sitting very weirdly. Can I pet you? Otherwise, bad game. I cannot pet you. Why? Why? Why, cat? Oh, tired. But that's not a good spot. That's a very bad spot. Ship's cat. I mean, nice, but if no can pet, then why? Then bad. Unacceptable. Reactor room. Oh, here's the tanks we were looking at before. Engineering control, watch your step. Yep. We're there. I hope there's more science soon. Okay. Oh, these wooden panels, they're nice. Okay. What do we have this time? Well, there's atmosphere. It's hard to see stuff, for sure. Sit down. Let's do a short range survey. Why did I do that? I mean, it's fine if some, maybe that other planet like that is in the habitable zone, like 1 week every year. Each year, its orbit. Sensor your display. Order to parent. Yes. Oh! Temporary own. Display alignment ship. Okay, so I control. Okay. Then we have the short range. Please scan. Will we find something at all? No life, no tech. It's very hard to oh, there we go. That's what I want to see. There we go. Now we can look. I'm getting the hang of it. So we're... Yes, habitable zone. This planet, yes. Others, no. We got you, who is like... Wait, where did it go? Oh, you're a bit inclinated as well. Well, set sensor target. And set sensor helm target. If I now go and say... Use that and engage. It should not be far away, right? Yeah. Excellent. Planet goes swoosh. Went very swoosh. Well, it's good that these windows are windows. Otherwise, I'd been able to like jump out, which is not good. Cookie. We bring Cookie to aliens. Cookie. Cookie, Captain. Cookie. Cookie. Okay. It's a cool planet, sure. Oh! Signs of rivers. Very cool. Signs of rivers. Signs of rivers. Signs of rivers. Very cool. Scan the target. Very cool. No, not even tech. They could be dead, all of them. Surface map. Feel it's not recognized. Really? Well, didn't find any. So if I how do I try myself? Autopilot, lighting, targeting, rotation. I can do rotation. Okay, what if I used FDL right here, right now? and we used like Well, I know how to get to the other side of a planet now, at least. I used to go through it. And okay, disengage. Ja. Right. We're on the wrong side. We can't see it. Probably right there. Okay. I'll just... just go around it. Right. Did we see? Did we see something? Oh, there we go. No, slow down. Where planet? Their planet. Their planet. No rolling. Pitch up. There we I can drive this ship. Vroom. There it is. A bit further away this time. But yeah, we found nothing. Found nothing. Wait. I haven't tried this. We maybe should turn. We should probably turn on polarization on the windows. Or we're gonna have a problem. I can turn it down a little bit. Have it. No. Fully on. Look at, okay, a little bit more. A little bit more. Oh, we see text. Okay, a little bit more. 100%. Yeah. 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 We're now where it's very hot. Hmm? Yeah. Is hot. Yes. 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 And now... we just gonna dip our toes a little bit into the sun. Okay. Stars are very big. So you need to be fast to actually go anywhere. Yep, yep. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, yep. It's all good. It's all good. All fine. We're just gonna a little... oh! Oh! Would you look at that? It's a little bit spacey inside. Let's get out of the... turn around. Turn around more. I don't want to be looking down. What was it? Q? No, E. No. There was one button, E. Okay, if I look like this, I can look forward and still control. That's better. There we go. There we go. Excellent. Oh! What? Wait. What? Why did you... okay, fine. Just because I turned off the... yeah, fine. Okay. I think that's good enough. We're not achieving much. It's interesting stuff for sure. Over here. But yes. It needs more for sure. But I mean... that the whole ship is like... designed and stuff, you know? Bolts and panels that have IDs. Like that's 106, that's 105. I got pipes, got wires, got rooms. We got hopefully windows at some point. Not yet, but at some point in the future. Yeah. So that's cool, you know. But space is big. Space is very big. We're not finding anything today. So, oh, customize ship, sure. Oh, we can change its name and... oh, there you go. That's where you set the thingies. Walls. Oh. Ah. Oh, you can change. You can customize your ship a little bit. Not on the outside, necessarily, but on the inside. Which is where you are. If you want... why are you outside the... yeah, if you want to have orange walls, there we go. Feels a little bit like aperture somewhere. But yeah, cool. Can have that. your own little ship, your own little colors. Right. There we go. That's a bit too pinkish. I was going more for purple. I wanted more purple. Ah, purple. Purple. Purple! Purple! But you can also throw all the plants. So that's good. But yeah. Can't sit in the sofas. Only in chairs. Anyway, I think we're done with that for tonight. And it's warm, so I want to turn on the fans and stuff again. I think this big bin of previously ice might have been pretty effective thing. At least if I touch my feet on them, then at least my feet are cold. But yes, that's it for tonight. I will be back tomorrow with Dwarf Fortress. Will I be putting this on YouTube? I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, now we shall go somewhere. Where shall we go? Furion is maybe still live. Maybe I can be the one. Oh, yes. Oh, and there is Ratmost, who probably gonna stream for longer. Furion is probably on his way here. You know what? Ratmost didn't finish homework. Sabathon. Sure. Sure. We'll go. We'll go. Start that way. Thank you so much for tonight. Hope you had a good time. Yeah. And I'll see you another time. Maybe.